everybody, this is Tambio and I'm back with another third-party Transformers video review, and this time I have TFC Toys Red Cross from their Prometheus project. Or as everyone knows, this is their take on First Aid. So as you can see, just real quickly, you can see the figure here with his weapons, and there's his hand is under here, so you can't see it because of his picture. So you come over here, and here's a picture of him in his robot mode. And you come on the back, and you can see all three forms of him, being his robot form, his vehicle form, and his combiner form, which are showing him as an arm here. And then a picture of him, the same picture that's on here, except it's just in reverse or mirrored. And on the top, you have the Prometheus logo. And on the bottom, you have the same stuff that we always have down here, just those warning labels. Alright, so let's go ahead and get at this guy out of the box and check him out. Alright, so I'm back, and here we have Red Cross out of the box, and in his alt mode, which is an ambulance. He does come with a couple of extra things in the box with him. So he comes with his two rifles and then the connector part. And then he comes with his hand also, so for combiner mode. And then he also comes with his instructions. And they're just very basic instructions. You know, you have the gray with the red pieces that are being moved or being changed. And then we have his little collector's card, which on the front you have a picture, and on the back you have his technical data, and it is cardboard. So in this mode right here, you can actually take and attach these to the back. You can see this little square right here. If you take and you kind of pop this apart, you kind of have to do a little bit more than just that, but this piece right here you can actually take out and you can flip around and there's a hole in it. And then once you have that, then basically you just take these and you attach that like that, and then it's like this almost. So I'm not going to take that out because it's a pain in the butt to actually do it, but you can kind of get the gist of it. So as you can see, it's really nice. You know, that's the only issue that I really have is this likes to flip forward. They use a lot of clear plastic on here, with the clear plastic right here, the blue and the reds for the lights, and then the blue clear plastic up here for the headlights, and then we have different colored plastic back here for the tail lights. So it's really nice. And then you come underneath here and you can see that he is a bit of a shell former. So, and then the ambulance right here is actually mirrored like the original. So you have that. And then I think there's actually some clear plastic in here on these lights, the lights on the side. Alright, so for transformation, I guess we'll go ahead and get to that, because he does wheel pretty good. His wheels work pretty well here. And then you do have a few paint apps, but I'll go ahead and get into transformation. So first thing what you want to do is you want to take this front part. You'll see that there's a line going all the way around, and this is where we're going to start first. So you want to take this and kind of pull on this and go like that, and that's what we'll do for that. And then you want to come back here to these panels right here, and you want to pull it up a little bit and then out, so like that. And then you see that there's a tab right here, and that tab is going to go around, and you see that there's a hole right here, and it'll tab into that hole. So got that. And then what we want to do here is, if you look here, you see that there's two tabs right here on the chest part. So you want to pull that apart. So you want to go like this. Alright, so you go like this, and this comes down, and then this will start kind of quartering out, kind of like this. So you'll have it like that, and then we can take and split the legs. And see, this is the piece that I was speaking of. And see that how it has a hole in that side, so if you flip it around and connect it like this, then you can then take and attach this. And generally I just leave this in here, even though it kind of makes the legs unsymmetrical, but it's a lot easier to have this in than to try and take it out and put it back in every single time. Right, so next what we want to do is you want to take this panel, flip this panel up, flip this panel in, and then you'll see this right here, there's these two tabs, and then there's a hole right here, or a notch right there, and then another smaller notch right there. See a big notch and a small notch? You're going to take those and just tab those into there. Alright, and we'll do that again on this side. So fold that, and then tab these in like that. Alright, and that's pretty much the feet. We're almost done with the feet. So next what we want to do is take this and pop this out, flip this up, and then the foot's going to be right here. And you can reach behind and stick your finger in there and kind of push the foot down. And then you want to flip out the heel support. And then take this, bend it just a little bit, because you see that there's two notches. There's a notch further down and then a notch kind of up. And you want to take it and tab it into the notch on that first one right there, or the one that's higher up. So you pull that up, and we'll go back into here, and like that, and then like that. Take that, and then go like that. Alright, so that's all done right there. So the feet are all done. So when we come here to the arms, alright, you're going to take these and then just rotate it around like this. And the only unfortunate thing that is lacking from this is something that actually tabs into here. So there's nothing that locks these shoulders back. Then basically what you want to do is you want to take this, flip this forward, and then extend the arm, and you'll hear it click when you get it all the way there. So, click. Flip down the fists. Like that. And then the last part is the backpack. So basically what you want to do is you want to flip this, and then you see where the mirrors are. So you want to take and rotate it around, and you can see it already going into that notch, or into that slot. So it goes right there. And then you want to do the same thing for this side. Take that. See, it's already kind of going into that notch right there. Alright, and then you want to flip this, and then just kind of go like this onto his back. And nothing really supports it on, so it's just going to stay there. And there's Red Cross in his robot mode. So now you have your guns. You have this right here. You can use this as a gun. I tend to not really like this because it has the two different handles, but you can use it as a larger type of rifle, I guess, or maybe as a grenade launcher or something. So you have different play options with that. Then you can take his regular guns and you can have them dual wielding. So like that. I'll go ahead and bring this up because you're missing the top part of them. Alright, so he's not that bad. His you can see that there's some more clear pieces right here, and there's some nice silver paint apps in here, and some nice paint apps right here, and he looks fairly good. You don't get a lot of the blockiness that you did from the original vehicle mode in here. You do have a little bit of a strange backpack right here, but overall everything tucks in pretty nicely, especially with the way that these kind of fold in and tuck in right here. Like I said, the only part that really kind of I I wish they would have done maybe a little bit more engineering on or something, is have like a tab here or something and a hole here so that you could then tab these shoulders in and they actually stay, because they're very easily move. So for articulation, you come here to the head, and there is light piping on the head, so you get that. There isn't a ball joint, so left, right, up, and down. Then you come here to the shoulders, and there's a couple of joints in the shoulder. So there's one right here. It's kind of hard to see, so that you can actually move it forward and then back. And then there's one right here, so you can actually move the arm out. And then right underneath that is the pivot. And then you have a ratcheting elbow, which you get about 90 degrees on. See right there. The hands don't pivot at all. There's nothing on that. You come down here to the waist, and you do have a waist swivel. Then for the hips, you do have a couple of joints in here. One to go forward and back, and then one to go out to the side, and those are all ratcheting. And then you have your knee joint back here, and that's just a regular joint. And right above that is the actual swivel for the leg. And then you come down here to the feet, and that's on a ball joint, so you get all kinds of range of motion for that. Alright, so that's pretty much going to do it for my review of Red Cross. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter. This has been Tambiota, and I'll see you next time.